Gender-based violence is a pervasive pandemic that affects every corner of our society. It is a crisis that manifests in various forms: domestic abuse, sexual harassment, female genital mutilation, and child marriage, among others. According to the National Demographic and Health Survey, a staggering 1 in every 3 women in Nigeria has experienced physical, emotional, or sexual violence. This translates to millions of women and girls whose lives have been forever altered by these heinous acts. However, it is essential to acknowledge that men and boys can also experience gender-based violence. Research has shown that men can be victims of domestic abuse, sexual assault, and other forms of violence, often perpetrated by women or other men. A study by the Nigerian National Human Rights Commission found that 1 in 5 men reported experiencing physical or emotional abuse by their partners. Moreover, the stigma surrounding male victims of gender-based violence can make it even more challenging for them to seek help and support. The impact of gender-based violence is devastating, with far-reaching consequences for individuals, families, and communities. It is a crisis that demands our collective attention and action. But there's hope. The 16 Days of Activism Against Gender-Based Violence is a global campaign that seeks to raise awareness, mobilize communities, and inspire action to end this scourge. This annual campaign, which begins on November 25th, the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, and ends on December 10th, Human Rights Day, serves as a powerful reminder of our shared responsibility to create a world free from violence and abuse. As we mark these 16 days, we remember the survivors, the victims, and their families. We acknowledge the progress made, but we also recognize the enormous work that still needs to be done. So, what can you do? Experts are of the opinion that one can start by listening to the stories of survivors, believing them, and amplifying their voices. People can support organizations working tirelessly to provide services and advocate for policy changes. Most importantly, you can be an active bystander. When you witness or hear about incidents of gender-based violence, report it, speak out against it, and support those affected. Together, we can create a Nigeria where everyone, regardless of gender, age, or background, can live without fear of violence or abuse. A Nigeria where everyone can thrive. On Good Morning Nigeria today, our panel of experts will discuss these prevailing issues and strategies to combat gender-based violence in Nigeria.